Hey everyone, I'm Ben with Ascent Digital, and today we're going to talk about reasons why you should incorporate video into your 2022 advertising strategy. First reason is my personal favorite, and it's because video is a great opportunity for you to share your story. We're seeing that video has the most engagement in terms of any other type of media when it comes to online marketing. So videos are where you're getting the most clicks, the most likes, the most comments, the most shares, which obviously helps your brand get tons of exposure from an algorithm standpoint, but it also really helps from a personal standpoint and using video to help share your brand story. Really powerful way for people to kind of see behind the scenes, get to know your brand a little bit better, and for you to interact with your audience at a level that, written content and photographic content just don't allow. Another great reason to incorporate video into your strategy is that it's a really powerful way to boost your search engine optimization. If you didn't know, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, second only to Google, and Google owns YouTube. And so by having videos that live on YouTube, you're putting your brand in front of the second largest searched audience that's out there, and also creating a lot of credibility in Google. When you have a video that lives there, you can have an opportunity to backlink it back to your website. You can embed those videos onto your website. You can share them to social media. And things like that, but it's a great way for you to boost your search engine optimization for your offsite efforts. The other thing we're finding from a YouTube standpoint and an SEO standpoint, it's a great chance for you to answer the questions that you're getting asked often. So I would encourage you as a business owner to be thinking about the type of things that your customers ask you all the time, and then make a short video answering that question. Think of it the same way as you would a blog, where if you're getting asked the same question all of the time, you could answer it in the form of a video. Odds are people are also searching for that question online. And if you can be presented as an option, you're going to start to see yourself come up and increase your credibility, not only from a search engine standpoint, but just from a personal standpoint and people trusting your brand and your company. Another great reason is that it both influences buying decisions and then increases your conversion rates. So like we talked about, video generates more traffic because it gets more clicks, it gets more shares, and it's known to boost conversions by 80%. It boosts conversion rates by assisting customers and helping them better understand your products and your services, as well as also establishing trust in multiple stages of the sales funnel. And the other thing is kind of ties into the telling your brand story, but typically that conversion moment when it's time for a customer to decide if they're going to purchase your product or your service, it's an emotional based decision. And the level of emotion and connection and knowledge that resonates is high when we can incorporate video into our strategies. Customers start to build trust when they can recall and engage with your content, which is why videos are so useful in the decision-making process, because it humanizes your brand, and just puts a face to your brand and makes you kind of real for your customers. The other reason I love video when it comes to advertising this year is that you can utilize it across all sorts of different advertising platforms. We already kind of talked about YouTube from an SEO standpoint, but I think that probably the most underutilized advertising platform that's out there right now is YouTube pre-roll advertising. I love it for a few reasons. The main one is that it's a pay-per-view type cost structure. So if anybody skips your ad, you're not going to be charged for that, which it's some instant kind of free brand exposure. The other reason I love it is the targeting options that are on it. We have all the capabilities that Google has for targeting, but one of the coolest is that we can do content-based targeting. So for example, let's say you're a mechanic, and you want to get in front of people that are having car problems. We could serve your video ad before how-to videos when people are doing trying to diagnose their own mechanical issue in their car. Just some really kind of cool, powerful ways to get your brand in front of people, and to have great brand exposure that way. Few other ways though is you can utilize programmatic pre-roll advertising. That serves the same way that pre-roll display advertising does, but it's in video format and is a great way to target and really hone in on who your customers are. We can do that geographically, behaviorally, we can do search retargeting, and just a cool format to utilize video from an advertising perspective. A couple of other ones would be social media. If you don't know, or if you haven't already, you need to start incorporating Instagram stories into your marketing strategy, and now also Reels on Instagram and then TikTok. We're finding that those are what the algorithms are picking up a ton on, and also where the engagement gets higher. So, the idea is to talk to your audience where they are, be human, talk to them in a way that resonates with them. And if you do it properly, it sort of starts to all tie in together and complement your larger strategy. That's it for today. Those are a few reasons why I think you should incorporate video into your strategy this year. If I can help at all, let me know.